Hello, good evening. This is Shak. I thought of looking at Acme Printing and Packaging Limited. The chart that you're seeing is the daily chart. We have here since 2000, early part of 2014, towards the August last day of trading, which we're seeing here on trading around 9 rupees and 50 cents. There are no moving averages, just I drew up this trend line, the resistance line here, to the main trend line, to know where the breakouts are taking place. So we noticed around 950, and of course there's this second to see where the confirmation is going to come. So a breakout around 10 would give us a target. Usually a technical call would be to buy on the breakout around 10:30 closing basis, the candle of the daily candle. If you want to do a bit of kind of a trading with Acme, what can we do? Yes, a proper technical call would be buy at 10:30 call, a buy for a possible target. We have here around 12 should be a very decent target, looking for about 20% slightly lesser capital gain, for a risk of around, let's say we have a 890 as a point to sell should it come below, though. Of course some people would like to keep it 850 if you are in around 950, or if you're around 9, one could even place the stop around 850 or 840 for a target of 12 plus. Now I have few things. As you all know, there was a rights issue announcement, 1-for-1, and prior to this also there was the rights issue announcement in 2010. That was for 10 shares for a share of 11 at around 20 bucks. If you take the recent rights issue announcement, which I think somewhere in middle of August, 15th August to be precise, there was 1-for-1. So if you have one share and you are able to subscribe for a right issue at a price of 12. Now there are two scenarios. One was the highest price, assuming, let's say a person bought at the highest, let's say at 1970 or 1950, let's say 19, or for that matter, if he had owned one share, and after the rights issue he's able to buy at 12, so 19 plus 12, we're talking about 31. So his average would have been somewhere close to 15 around. Okay, and in the same sense, if we talk, the lowest before the rights issue was around 15. So a guy who bought one share of Acme, he was able to subscribe for the rights issue at around 12. So we're talking about, in extreme and in a rare case, it would have been between 15 rupees and 1350. Their averages would have been for a person who bought at 1950 and a person who bought around 15. So his holding cost is around 1350, so somewhere here. Okay, so somewhere here he's having an average. For someone who bought around 9, I doubt that he will buy again at around 12. So in any scenario, these are I think the best two to describe the effect of after the rights issue. Now we're looking at a few other scenarios as well. So let us do, I would like to draw a bit one more. Oops, sorry. Let's look at this one. If you go by this, so there is something like this. Okay. In anyhow, technical another chart pattern, conventional chart pattern is something that you can find the triple bottom. Here's the first, here's the second, here's the subsequent, and here's the third. Okay, so we have three bottoms, so this could be coming as a reversal point. If we look at a target of around between 11 and 9, that should be 2 rupees. Even here is the highest point at 11.50. If we just assume 11 as the point, so 2 rupees would bring around 13 or a 13.50 target, which should be a reasonable target given the scenario. Now all this appreciation should be backed with some fundamental reason or a speculation for better results ending 30th June. So June quarterly reports are still not out. If you happen to, or if you are interested in doing a bit of trading, I think we can take a slight risk with Acme for a possible target of around 13, or for that matter between 12 to 13.50, for a stop loss of around, let's say, for a risk of around 50 cents. I would be extremely careful with this. Although it's a triple bottom, if I'm able to buy around 9.50, what I would be doing is to have the stop loss around 9 or 8.90. I will sell it off for a 60 cents loss, whereas my target would be around 12 to 14. So these are the two targets that I would be looking at. So let us draw the targets for us to be more precise. So this is our target. Okay. Oops. Target between, let's say, 12 to 14, and we have an entry around, let's say we have an entry around this, or let us, yep. We can look for a target. So we have, so this is our entry point, and I will draw the stop loss point. Our stop loss would be 8.90, somewhere here. So this is how the trade setup I think we could do. So we are inside. Some people would love to wait till about 9 with this uncertainty taking place. Any positive results in the quarter should make more interested in owning a bit. At the same time, what I would love to see is the a consolidation pattern taking place around here between 11 to 9. That should give us the target of 13 easily. So something like this, the price moving from here to here towards here, and then hitting the targets around minimum 13 as a medium to long-term target. Well, with this, it has to be mainly full with good results, moving average, convergence, divergence. MACD, it's also indicating kind of a positive divergence. If you see here, from here to here, there is not much of a panic in the sell. It's only small investors doing the most of the sell with the results. So they are basically reacting to this. Let's see this. This is a very nice trade setup. So let's be watchful, and hopefully we can fetch a few more bucks.